Hi. Here's an update on this Islamic Party that wants to start here in Sweden and take part in the next election next year. It's called Yasin, yeah. So their application to become a party was rejected by the election office here in Sweden. The election office asked them for more information and they didn't send it. And they talked to this spokesperson in Yasin. His name is Mehdi Husseini. And he says that they had some problems. There were radicals who wanted to take over. Yeah. There were internal fightings, which led to that this imam, who was supposed to be the chairman, had to go. He was way too radical. Yeah. And he confirms that people within the party wanted Sharia in Sweden, and he doesn't want this himself. Well, that's what he says. Okay. Yeah, I know about Turkey. I know. You don't have to remind me. Okay, so they're sending in another application with the same name, but with new statutes. He says Yasin shall not be an Islamic party. He does not know who's going to be the chairman. He doesn't want it for himself. And they are still aiming for the next election, September 2018. Right. I don't have much comments on this. The German election, well, I see many people are very pleased with the Freedom Party coming into the parliament in Germany. And Merkel did very, very poorly compared to previous elections, and so did the socialists. Extremely poor results. Well, I'm not too enthusiastic about this. I think this suicide attempt that Germany is doing will continue for another 4 years. Yeah, I think it is interesting that Germany is doing so well financially, and still the governing politicians are doing so poorly, right? So of course this is interesting, but still it is a suicide attempt. That's what it is, and Sweden is doing the same thing. I'm not good with suicide attempts. I'm not. I would be an awful person to handle people who wants to commit suicide. I would be totally. I would suck at this job. Yeah. Yeah. It's much more interesting, this election in Austria. This is in October 15. Let's focus on that. That's a very interesting election. The Freedom Party in Austria is doing tremendously well in the polls. So yeah, let's focus on that. That's much more fun. Right. Bye.